Hey guys, so I have not talked to you forever. Hey boo. I wanted to get on today. I've been off for like 5 days and now I'm really bored. So today is also a very special day. It is my 3-year natural hair anniversary. I'm pretty excited about that. Some people may not think it's a huge deal, but if you talked to me about 4 years ago, I never ever would have told you that I would not have a relaxer. I would probably been like, what? Not relax my hair? Not gonna happen. So the fact that I have been wearing my natural hair for 3 years is kind of a big deal to me. I think it's pretty cool. So I think I'm going to talk about some pros and cons of having short hair versus long hair, because I did grow my hair out from an inch and it's a lot longer now. And then I'm going to go into an overview of my updated Holiest of the Holy Grails. So if you want to see that part only with the products, I know the good, just look in the details. I'm going to put the minute mark on there, so then you can just skip me rambling and you don't have to listen to me if you don't want to. So I'll just get right into it. So when I had short hair, I was always able to wear my hair, like I would do my hair every day pretty much, and I didn't really think there was a huge difference between my hair being wet versus it being dry. It was totally cool. I mean, I only had like 2 inches of hair. But as my hair grew longer, it became much more inconvenient to do my hair every day. You know, you have wet hair, it's on your clothes, it's on your skin. It takes 18 hours for our hair to dry or more, unless you are using a diffuser. So then you kind of have to either use a diffuser or make sure you're not doing your hair every day. I hate having wet hair now because a lot of the time I look like a wet cat when my hair is wet, and when it was shorter, I couldn't really tell. So I really don't do my hair every day anymore. Maybe every 2-3 days. If I don't like my hair, I have to suck it up, but I just hate having wet hair. I also use my diffuser way more often than I did when my hair was shorter. I barely diffused my hair when it was shorter, and now I'll probably at least diffuse it probably like once a week. Another thing that I absolutely hate about having long hair is when you are conditioning your hair in the shower. A lot of the time it makes your hands very slippery, and then also if you wear jewelry like me, or I used to wear jewelry in the shower and now I can't, because I had a couple of instances where I had like my earring in my second hole. Back here, the back would slip off because of the conditioner and go down my drain. And for me, that I definitely was not about that life, because I used to wear these earrings that my father got me when I was in college. And if you're like me, you're like super like ridiculously sentimental about anything your parents ever get you. Like my mom can get me a freaking shopping bag and I don't want to throw it away because my mom gave it to me. So I would like freak out and, you know, be about to burst out in tears because my earrings would fall down the drain. And this happened, I could eventually, like, I would be able to get it out, but it happened more than once. So after that, I just completely stopped wearing them, and I just like tucked them away in like a jewelry box, because they're the kind of earrings that I would never take off, and I would just wear them all the time. So that kind of stinks. Never had that problem when I had shorter hair. Also, when I had shorter hair, or let's see. Yeah, let's keep going with the negatives of longer hair. So also when I had shorter hair, it was going along with the wet hair thing. It used to be like, unless someone was like putting me in a bear hug, it didn't really matter if my hair was wet. Now it's like, sometimes like if my hair is still damp and someone touches me or tries to put their finger in my hair, and it's just like, oh my god, like, they're like, oh, it's wet. And I'm like, well, why are you touching it? Like, I'm letting it air dry. Like, just don't touch the fro, because you probably don't want any of this because it's still wet. I think my hair is still wet at the roots right now. My hair today is kind of a long story. I wish it looked better for my 3-year Annie. But, you know, that's what happens with hair. And that's another thing. It's like, if your hair looks like crap, or you think it looks like crap. When I had shorter hair, I used to think that it was like totally, you know, totally fine. Like, just hop in the shower real quick, redo your hair, whatever. Now, not so much. Now I really have to decide whether I'm going to stick with my hair for the day or just like start over basically as soon as I finish styling it, because if I spend too much time just trying to let it dry to see what will happen, then it's going to be wet for too long and it's going to annoy me. So that's another thing. I'm like, oh my god, hair. Okay, so leave it up to my luck when, like, the first time I filmed in like months, my battery died. So anyway, I'm gonna try to make this quick because I put it in the charger for a little bit, but probably won't last that long. Anyway, so I had two more things, short versus long. There's one more thing. When I am washing my hair, because my hair is also thick and longer, it's really hard for me to kind of like scrub my scalp and make sure that I'm getting all that gunk out of my hair. So I have to pay like super extra attention to my hair when I'm doing it. When I had shorter hair, I could kind of like wash my hair willy-nilly and know that I wasn't missing any sections. Now, sometimes I get out the shower and I'm doing my hair, I'm already styling it, and then I get to this front section and part it, and there's just like old conditioner there, and I'm like, awesome, now I have to get back in the shower and start all over. So that's really annoying. And the last thing goes with my story of my hair today. It takes me so much longer to try to do like any kind of twist out styles or braid out styles or anything like that. Last week I decided I wanted to do a set of twists, and I got halfway through and then I was kind of like, you know what, F this. And I just undid all the twists and hopped in the shower and did a wash and go, because it was taking, I think I had spent like an hour on like half of my hair, and I wasn't even trying to make the twist that small, so I was really annoyed. Then last night I wanted to do a braid out for my 3-year anniversary. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be all pretty and all, yay. And of course my hair barely dried. Now that it's longer, it will get, I guess, like no air touches it or something. So it took me way too long, in my opinion, to even do 8 braids on my hair, and then it was still wet today, so then I took the braids out, and it ended up just kind of like poofing out and looking crazy. So what I did was like dampen my hair a little bit more. I just was like splashing water on my hair because I had already basically gotten dressed for the day, and then I just put some curls in a bottle on top because I didn't want to use another product that mixed like with the conditioner I had in and it got all gunky. So I just wanted to use something I know that mixes well with most things. So those are the things, like, people are like, I want long hair, it's so great, oh my god, I can't wait to get to your length. And that's awesome. I love having longer hair. Like, I mean, I can also, if I'm having a super bad hair day, I can just, you know, like put it up in a ponytail or a bun and not worry about it if I don't want it in my face, things like that. But at the same time, like, sometimes I'm just like, look, Izzy, like, you and I are about to fight and we are not cool right now. So I just wanted to get that off my chest. Maybe that would be helpful to someone if you have questions. I don't know, like, my routine is on my blog and it's still the same. I haven't really changed my routine probably in the past year, really. I don't know, I really haven't. I just really try to keep it simple. So that's the same. I'll link to that. But if you have questions, I'm probably going to be in here, it's because I'm still on break, answering questions for like a few days or so. So just let me know. Okay, so now the good part. The products that I love, 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 and I've loved these products for quite some time. And also I don't have a holy grail for each category because there are stipulations, or it could be like a caveat to why I love it, so I kind of didn't want to add them. But these I think are pretty consistent, and I'm going to keep using these like forever, I hope, unless something bad happens. Okay, so the first one is Kiss My Face Over Management Gel. I have been using this almost 3 years. Like, this was one of the first gels I actually used, and then I didn't like it for a while because it was mixing funny with some of my leave-in conditioners. For some reason, when I brought it back, I really wasn't having that issue anymore. And then also I found that I can use this gel by itself. So I'll use it by itself, and I'll just put like a sealer on the ends or something like that. And if it's a little crunchy, it's very easy to scrunch out once my hair dries. And one of the things I like the best about this gel is when I rinse my hair, it's still really soft. Like, you know how some gels can kind of, I don't know, you kind of feel like it maybe has dried out your hair a little bit after you wash it after a few days. This one, my hair's always soft when I rinse it, so I appreciate that. And let's move on. So this one is my Organicals Deep Conditioning Cream. I actually mainly use this as either just like a rinse out conditioner. I haven't been, well, I kind of still deep condition my hair. But this one, I really like it as a leave-in too. That was actually what I had used as my conditioner for the braid out that I failed at today. But I know that a lot of people bought this after I did that bases video, and not everyone likes it. I personally love it. If it doesn't really work for you as a deep conditioner, I do recommend trying it as a leave-in, because every time it's heavy enough to take down frizz on my hair and I can use it by itself, but then when my hair dries, it's like so soft, like I just want to rub my hair in someone's face. And I do like the fact that I can use different fragrance oils with this and make it smell like anything I want to. Some of my favorite fragrance oils, I usually get mine from Wholesale Supplies Plus, and they smell, there's like a whoopie pie one, I think it's called like Making Whoopie, and then jelly donut, strawberries and cream. I think those are, popcorn garland is a good one, but I mean, I don't know, for me that's more like holiday-ish, but it's the holidays. So I like those, and this is my second 7-pound tub I've had of this, and as you can see, it's almost gone. And I'll probably, yeah, I'm gonna buy more, even though I'm not a fan of the fact that they raised the price on it, but it's still a really good price for 7 pounds of conditioner. It seems like I'll only have to buy 2 a year, because I bought 2 this past year. Yeah, cool. Moving on. My Palm Tapioca Deluxe Hair Cream from Bath. It smells like amaretto pretty much. I love this stuff because I can use it as a sealer, because it is butter heavy, but then it's also a moisturizer, which I love. And then it's also one of my key like super creamy stylers to use on like blown out hair, or if I flat iron my hair when I do Bantu knots. I love using thick, creamy stylers that are still water-based for those kinds of styles. So this one is pretty versatile for me, and I definitely am going to continue to use it. It makes my hair soft. It doesn't mix weird when I add it to the bottom of my hair on top of a styler. It doesn't do anything really weird for me. So I'm gonna keep using that. Okay, so moving on, Curl Junkie Curls in a Bottle. This is actually almost gone. But I'll pretty much probably always have this in my arsenal, even though I don't use a finisher every time I do my hair now, or even if I'm doing a wash and go, sometimes I just go straight to sealers. But this one, you know, it's a really great lightweight styler. Like this is basically my styler that I use today. And it's good for an extra kick of moisture, some shine. I would absolutely love it if Marsha made this in a 32 ounce, but obviously I cannot dictate what she does. But it'd be awesome, and the ingredients are good. So it does have a water soluble cone though, so if you're one of those non-coney people, even if it's water soluble, you probably wouldn't want to use this. But I like it. I do like the smell of the Naughty Girl vanilla cupcake leave-in better, but this is much more readily available. Usually you can find Curl Junkie on the grounds, or it's available on multiple sites online. You can also buy, whereas the Naughty Girl, it's in some beauty supply stores, depending on where you live. I think it's in New York. They also have it here in LA, and they sell it on the CO Bigelow site, but I don't really see it like in a lot of places. So this one's a lot easier to get. Last but certainly not least, I have my Viviscal. This is actually the new formula. They doubled the their marine complex or whatever. So it used to be like 300 something in it used to be 600. 600 in 2 tablets, and now it's 450 per tablet, so it's 900. Or something like that. I think it was 600 before. And then I was also actually really happy that they added iron to their supplement, and I'm anemic, so I would love, you know, any other way to get my iron, and now I don't feel like I have to have a multivitamin with iron as well. And this one does not make me nauseous, even if I take it on an empty stomach like some multis do. So yeah, I'm gonna keep using this Viviscal. If you get it like on Amazon, it's usually like $35–40, which is pretty comparable to the supplements that I was buying like at Whole Foods or Vitamin Shop for my hair anyway. I think mine was like $30-something, and we can get through with like tax and stuff, it probably ended up being close to $35. So I'm just gonna keep using this. I have not switched to one pill yet. I don't know, I just haven't. I guess I will someday when I want to go into maintenance mode. And once again, I do not take vitamins to grow my hair. I take them because I like their ingredients, and I don't like to monitor all of the food I'm eating all the time to make sure I'm getting all of those nutrients in my system. I did see a little bit of a growth boost when I took Viviscal way when I first did those like monthly videos on it, but I don't take it, you know, specifically for that. And also please remember that no matter how fast your hair is growing, if you're not retaining length, you're not going to see any growth. So that's pretty much all I have to say. I guess I'll see you when I see you. I don't really think I'm gonna do another video before my break is over. My phone, my camera just like kept dying. I was like, thanks. But I probably should have just charged it for the full time instead of waiting like 5 minutes, because I was like anxious to finish filming. And now I'm rambling, so that means I am going to get off of the camera. Talk to you guys later. Happy holidays. Have a good one. Bye.